Hello and welcome back to Foundation. In the last episode we got our keep built and we explained roughly where things probably will be. So I've already marked out the outer wall of the fortification. I don't know the terminology that we require, but we need to get ourselves our barracks built. And probably gonna have two, as I said. Maybe this one that I was going to suggest over here will come down here into these corners, and then we can work around with that. So let's go ahead and get the building required for barracks. There's so much. That's an actual full spear encampment is in full actual building. It's all over sword encampment, yeah. They use the smaller buildings, and it's just training, I'm guessing. Metal, same building type. I'm just wondering, metal is where they eat, so a place where combatants can consume rustic food, best suited to serve, so that's probably going to be a serving area. So I'm wondering, do I build... Interesting. And you get an armory. There's so much you need to goddamn build. Well, the fact that I've unlocked everything before progressing it up like naturally. But yeah, we need a barracks because we need to get them comfortable. I'm just thinking down here, it's probably not going to be right against the outer wall. Again, it doesn't use the big building, it doesn't use the keep. It requires a room. Accommodation functions. I'm just trying to think how to... I want it out of stone. I want all these fortifications out of stone. That's really tiny, so we want a main building to use. Let's bring it over here. We haven't other designs. We do this. Do we get a tower on this? That looks a bit off. Let's move that to the side. See if we can add in one of these smaller buildings to just break it up a little bit. Yes, I like that. There's one on this side as well. That needs to move in if it can. Does it have it that close? Yeah. So yeah, we want to make it, go back out, make it so it looks like it's a barracks instead of just a singular. Doesn't seem deep enough, does it? We don't really have... It's just going to be the chambers. I'm guessing. I wish you could. Don't have to rotate it to get that connection. Now that's going to be the problem, isn't it? Things are not going to level out correctly. And this front section is pretty tall, so. There isn't really. Well, we could use the bigger buildings. And let's put in another one of these because I know that will be definitely level. Oh yeah, he's building the wall. That needs to come out on the dot there. It's going to leave that gap. Probably not really going to see it. Let's get a door in. Two-sided. Yeah, that seems fine. Not. I mean, I start adding like extra bits to it. It might just flesh it out a little bit, so it doesn't look so too symmetrical. Do want. Oh, it's not gonna. Mind you, things aren't going to be 100% perfect with alignment for everything, will it? So that roof does look a little bit weird. Can I bring that out? Leave that like that. Just breaks up the symmetry a little bit. What's the window like on the other side? Window seems a little bit low, but then obviously they would have dug it out, so it would make sense in a way. Right, let's get a chimney in here because they obviously want to have some food. I don't know, just doesn't look like that could store a lot of people, could it? For a barracks. Then we get the door on the side here. That's way too big. We'll just get a old wooden one there. I don't know, the towers off-put me a little bit. It feels too symmetrical. Remove those. It's still gonna be. Let's get rid of that one and this one. And let's get a square one. Yeah, that feels a bit better. And obviously, this doesn't have to be massive. Not too sure. So that was what? Barracks capacity 180? Yeah, 180. Let's get some extra details in this. Some buttresses. I'll probably put some on the side of the bigger one. There's the stairs on that one, so that's not a big deal. I'm loving the amount of detail that you can put into these builds. I mean, if you have a look at the castle that I built, you know, I went around the back, did the back, made sure did the back. You know, extra support. Some of them might not make any sense. You know, adding in this extra bit of wall here, just like an old section that was being not used anymore. Right, now can we use the observation turrets? Wait, do they snap? What's it snapping onto? Snapping onto... Oh, hello. It gives it some shape, I guess. Yeah, I like that. And we do have an extra turret thing that I did not realise we had. I mean, it's hiding in there, but I actually don't mind the look of that. Can we change the height of that? We can. Oh, I like that. That's interesting. Right, so anything else? Got any spikes? It really does a little bit tricky to... I wish you could put the spikes actually on top of this. But there's no way of actually snapping it on top. Maybe it's something that they can deal with at some point. So expedition flag, I'm not too sure if this creates a new one or it's the same. No, let's use the majestic one. That way I can hide the base inside the... No, that's still not. Okay, it's going in front. Alright, so stone braziers, that's the new one. Did not see them before, so they've been unlocked recently. And we fit this in here. Make it look like it's on the stairs. It is so hard to see what you're doing. It only really works if you've built it and then add the bits afterwards. You can be able to see what's actually physically going on. Yeah, no, that's good. And we haven't got some of the bits. Cover provisions. We kind of want to get... We've got to get the mess hall in as well. I think that should be reasonably close by. Iron wall torch. Requires to be attached. What are you trying to attach to? I can just see the dots. No. Like wall banners. Can that look nice there? No. It requires to be attached, so I can't really. Shame. Can't. Where's that attaching to? In the corner, I think. I want some connection nodes on this tower, but there isn't any. No. Well, let's get some details outside. I don't know why they would want to have barrels there, but maybe they just some kind of provisions of some sort. Anything else that might be interesting? The wall lantern is going to be again. It's going to be stuck to dots that are on the inside. Done all that. I think maybe have an old entrance on the side there showing it's been added to stuff. That's going to take a lot of resources once again. We have the tools, so it's not too bad. It's still problem is if well, I have been building this outer wall, to be honest. It's still being constructed. Still requires another 3 polished stone and some tools. So that's nearly done, and then the rest can be focused on the barracks. Once there's more stuff in here, it would look probably a little bit better. At the moment, it looks a bit empty. Well, it is empty, but it feels a bit sparse and a bit out of the way, and it kind of needs stuff in between to fill it out. I'll probably have the armory down here. I have another barracks here, a mess hall here. Oh, there's so much to consider. Alright, we need... I think it costs 10 gold. Need to keep an eye on my... I am in the positive still. I can't go too mad. I need to bring in extra populants. Do you want... we're not interested in the building the... anything with the church just yet. That's a future endeavour. Right, let's get this on its way. And then we need to consider none of a barracks, armory. That produces the metal. Right. What I want is probably another set of tents out here just to add some details on the outside. Yeah, I think the mess hall should probably go around here. It's a bit of a slope though. It's going to be the only drawback. I mean, normally the castle would probably be one entire structure and it's just got the gaps in between. I'm kind of separating everything. Now, is that going to look weird? Maybe I can somehow connect these barracks and the mess hall and another barracks together. Okay, so if we edit this and then add in the mess hall, we kind of want it over this way, I feel. So maybe this tower... I need to get an angle. The circular one will have given me the angle, so I'll need to rotate this around. Again, I can't put multiple buildings here because it's gonna change in height, so I need something reasonably long. Stop snapping for me, please. Can't reduce the height. Go a lot higher. No. It's the chamber. It's just too thin, though, in my general opinion. Let me get that on the corner. We need it connecting. Doesn't look right with it being... Let's do that and let's see if we can actually match the height. No, we can't. But then I gotta stop. Maybe a tower in between should just help the transition between them. And then I do like this tower design that I did, so can I rotate that? Gotta stop snapping. How does that look over there? I need to bring that. Let's increase the height of this one. Let's add some of these. Why not? Too far. Oh, not snapping. That's why. And then we put the modest stone tower. Yeah, I like that. Now let's get the bigger building. Let's rotate that. If we add multiples to the side, obviously it's going to be the height difference, isn't it? Yeah. Change that to that one. I think it would make more sense once I connect to the wall here, just to fill it in. Right, let's get a separate doorway for this place. That's too deep. Simple? Nah. Yeah, because I've got that sideways, it's not... doesn't want to connect how I would like it. So let's grab... that. Looks good. Not going to be able to see anything there. So add some extra details, so... just to flesh it out a little bit, just to get rid of those straight lines. Maybe an old door would look nice on this somewhere. Just on the back there, why not? Right, hanging flags. Not really going to be able to see any of them. Just reached level 5 on the kingdom. Yeah, we should get that built. And then we can also then get a wall connected over here and maybe a gate as well. That makes no sense, but which way should have the wall facing? Can we... Can't exactly... We'll have the wood on the inside. It makes sense like that. Right. Well, no sense. There's no sense in it. Just feels like it's compacted then. Right, so we'll let this build up and we'll then consider getting storages for the foods that they will need for the mess hall, which it's got a transporter in there, rustic food and refined food, so it will need both. We'll need a granary nearby. That should do. Well, let's get this built and we'll go from there. Let me just save it because going into that mode and coming out of it over a long period of time seems to crash my game. So yep, let's do another time lapse and we'll get this built. And there we have it. One complete. I had to skip the full build process because I was well behind on polished stone. But in the meantime, while I was doing that, I added in some extra things and extended the wall over here until the end of the territory and increased the housing over here. This will be the starts of the city. And I also did another stonemason over here to increase the amount of polished stone that we were getting, so I was able to build those things. So yeah, we're starting to get on. Also started to add the wall around here through this village that I said I was going to build for the mining districts around here. So the wall is just starting to get into place. And what else? Also added in 2 fisheries here to bring in some fish, which can be stocked up in here. Yes, I can fill out this massively because I just use so many large buildings, but I'm not going to fill every single position in that place. So that's where the troops will get their food now. So they won't need to travel. They've got a place to rest. I can have 175 in there. I might not need to build a second barracks. Maybe cosmetically I would like to do it, but maybe I'll do it in free build so that it looks like it is, but isn't, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so now we're progressing on further. It's starting to fill out and it's starting to get a little bit more busier. Probably next episode we probably won't be going on back onto the castle because we will need to sort out our food because this will need to be eventually ripped out. So we need to sort of think about expanding the territory even more, even though I keep going into the negative quite a bit. I need to, because my upkeep is keeping me up. This castle is costing me a lot, so I'm probably not going to recommend actually doing more on the castle side just yet. We need to sort out our food and make sure yes, that we've got enough money coming in. And let's see, probably going to be needing a tax office over here. We can probably shove that in quickly. I did put a well in here somewhere in these trees. Can't actually. I think that's the well there. It's just going to be a simple building. This will be the centre where there's going to be market stalls for the people that live around here. Yeah, I'll shove that in there. Those are not fulfilled. What do I need? Light fortification. Oh, I can do that with a tower. I have no idea what that looks. Might need to rebuild it, but we'll leave it as that. And so the taxes can be collected more efficiently there. And I think we're fine. So money fluctuates up and down, so we also need to consider building additional churches. The monastery is probably going to be in the city or just outside the city. Maybe like over here or something. I want to build. This should be a full-blown city with industry and housing. So yeah, this wall will go round. I'm guessing it will go along the edge here and along the seafront. We'll see. We need to plan things out. But as I said, probably next episode we're probably going to be looking at building huge wafts of farmland. It's just going to cost me an absolute bomb to get out this way. Probably going to be needing at least five territories over this way. Yeah, we need to then think about can't get taxes from farms, only windmills. And if we do put the windmill tax on, we'll get a negative. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to plan and build, so we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.